Suplex Studies.
Hello and welcome to Suplex Studies, episode 17. I am Eric, here joined by the one and only, the dead man, the Undertaker.
Eric, we will do this Suplex Studies podcast today, but after this, you will rest in peace.
Holy shit, the Undertaker is here and he is ready to rock and roll.
That's right, brother. I am here. I am excited. This episode today is being brought to you by Folgers Coffee, Marlboro cigarettes, and some Pineapple Express. I'm a little bit tired. My voice is a little bit raspy, but I'm here
His
again
voice
as
got
always.
high.
Yes, it got high. We're here again as always because we love you. What do we got today, brother Eric?
Well, we got quite a few things here on our list, and we had a great little weekend of wrestling. Shout out to WrestleJohns, Lil Crimpy. Who else was there?
Some of the best
Eddie Spaghetti.
Some of the best barbecue I've ever eaten.
Tootie. Great barbecue. Yes, we had a great time watching Bad Blood with our new wrestling friends, so shout out to you guys. It was a good time.
That was Tootie on the grill, right?
That's right.
Yeah, I thought so. Some of the best damn fajitas I've ever tasted in my whole life.
Fucking so good.
Dude,
oh
they
my
were
God.
So damn tender.
I think I dreamt about those fajitas.
I wanted to take them all home with me.
Oh,
I didn't know there was going to be so many people. It turned into a party.
it was a big party.
Yes,
Good
Suplex
time.
Suplex Studies got in on the the beer pong competition. Unfortunately, they were eliminated in the first round.
First round out.
We got bounced in the first round, but I think we played a pretty damn good game given what we had to work with.
Yeah,
you know.
man. We gave it a decent shot. We got down to one cup.
It was
did
a
we
one.
not? Yeah, it was 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1.
It happens like that, man. So
Yeah, I always have trouble hitting that final cup. But then again, like I said, I only played a handful of times. So
Right.
it's kind of hard to get that stuff right when you've only done it a few times in your whole life.
True that. But
But
yeah.
I had fun.
Yes, sir. So did I. Other than that, what else you been up to? Anything else new in Undergator's world?
Ooh, not right now, brother. Not right now. Just pretty much just trying to lay back right now, take it easy, recover and recover. I've been drinking a little bit too many beers.
Well, goddamn, Steve, I told you to ease up on all those brewskis.
I know you did, but sometimes once that beautiful, wonderful taste hits the tip of your lips, you just can't help it. You have one beer.
Right?
Then you have 2 beer,
Right?
3 beer,
Right?
4 beer,
Right?
tequila,
Right?
whiskey,
What?
bourbon,
What?
and then I do some yoga after that.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget your yoga out there.
You
You
gotta
gotta get a good stretch in every day in and day out. Limber up. Go for a walk, perhaps. Lift a few weights. It'll do you good.
Oh, hell yeah.
Thanks, guys, for the advice. Appreciate that.
They're always coming in with their wonderful anecdotes.
Steven Stan.
Yes. Steve is actually one of both of these gentlemen's adversaries that's on the main card today. He had his feuds with them both, Taker and Shawn.
Oh, yes, indeed. A little prelude to our feature match of the week Gator is alluding to here. And we're going to get into that after we review the latest premium live event, the Bad Blood Preemie from the WWE. Pretty good show. I didn't get to see the entire thing because we were, as we just said, at a party and kind of got unglued from the screen after like the Hell in a Cell match. And,
Yeah.
no, we kind of saw the. Was it the start of the Live? No. We watched
saw
Nia and Bailey.
Yeah, we saw Nia Bailey.
Nia Bailey.
We saw that one with the whole Tiffany Stratton thing that happened, and Nia Undertaker. What's that? Under Nia Taker?
Nia Taker, yeah.
She hit the Nia Taker pose. That was pretty cool.
Did she really? What?
Yeah, no.
She did the.
She sat up. No, she just did the
the
sit-up.
sit-up,
You know,
the
when
Taker
you're-
sit-up,
Yeah,
that's
the
right.
Taker sit-up. So Nia
I was
Taker.
thinking the Shakespeare pose, the Undertaker Shakespeare pose. bro.
No. She's not like most girls, but she still wouldn't do that. But yeah, she basically just did the whole sit-up. Everybody associates it with the Undertaker. He made
Scars.
He made it famous, and then Kane took it, and then countless others have tried to recreate it.
They can try.
They're not the OG, baby. So, yeah, we had Bayley, that one. Then we watched that Punk McIntyre one. And like you said, after that, the brews started going. You know, the party started flowing. And after that, I don't remember much. We went down there. We lost our match. And I think we might have scooted ass on out of there. I had to work the next day.
Now, we caught a sliver of that Liv and Rhea match, but apparently there was a shiesty finish. I think I read that Raquel Rodriguez was supposed to get Liv a pinfall victory, right?
Yes, that was
Did you hear
supposed to
about
happen.
this?
Yeah, but
And
apparently
then
she
she-
came out.
Yeah, I guess she caused a DQ.
Well, she came out too early from the back.
Oh,
The referee was allegedly supposed to either be down or not be looking when she came out.
gotcha.
But she came out too early, and the referee couldn't help but see her because she was so noticeable. And, you know, it was a DQ match. So, I mean, logically, he made the right call. He gave the DQ win to Rhea when Liv should have gotten the pinfall victory. And on top of that, I believe that after Raquel hits Liv with that, you know, powerbomb thing that she does, that chokeslam powerbomb thing, she puts Liv on top of her for the pin, thinking it's still going to go down. She thought it was still going to go down with the referee right there looking at her.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so that was pretty comical right there also. Leave it to the Dubba Dubba.
So you saw that in post or what?
I saw it online.
on some twatter or something?
Yeah, I saw
Damn
it
it!
online.
I didn't watch that part, but we did end up catching the very tail end of the show when, of course, The Rock came out.
Oh, yes, I forgot about
The
that.
Rock says, Suplex studies.
I just turned it to Steve Austin.
Oh, hell yeah, you did, pal. You know, I don't think I could do The Rock. The Rock is maybe a little here. Maybe The Rock will do a little bit of the people's elbow.
He's kind of a tough voice.
I'm not even going to try it. I would have to listen to it for a
Yeah.
minute and a half to be able to get that one.
I
'cause
feel like I might have
blends-
almost slipped in there.
It blends so well with the other voices of all, you know. It's almost like every wrestling voice is one and the same, only differentiated by a small, sudden tweak.
Yeah, it's
and
a
it's-
tweak and like their just general sound
and their
of a
delivery.
voice and delivery.
Everyone
yeah.
delivers differently, so you've got to find the right delivery with
Yeah.
that tweak in order to be able to get it off. Hey,
Oh,
hey.
no, but dude, The Rock's back in the Dubba Dubba.
The Dubba
What do you
Dubba.
think, man? This is huge.
I'm happy. I can't wait to see where this leads. It looked like he pointed at the old Jimmy and Roman and
Yeah.
said, you are cut off.
And then he like throws up
Yeah.
a really forceful, mean peace sign at them. Like,
No, because
kinda
he said peace the fuck out. Maybe it was
like-
maybe it was peace out, or maybe it was.
like dubber. It's a dubber.
Well, The Rock takes things and shoves it up candy asses. So maybe
That's
that's
right.
what he was gonna do.
He's gonna shine his peace sign nice up.
Yeah, you know, he's gonna take that la fa la 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 la, shine it up real nice, turn that sumbitch sideways,
What?
and stick it straight up their candy ass.
Hey, that's not bad, Undergator. Yeah, thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot.
Dude, I'm pretty excited about this. Obviously, The Rock is a generational talent and one of, if not the biggest wrestling star of all time.
Of all time.
And it's kind of hard to argue because I'm sure the money would, it'd be hard to argue those numbers.
Yeah, he's one of
right?
the biggest
So,
draws in sports entertainment history.
I mean, not only that, I was just talking about his
Oh, and the-
Hollywood career.
Correct. And in the
Yeah.
box office. He's got them both on lockdown.
Yeah, so the dude's a bona fide superstar,
Yep.
and
I want to see him win that belt.
you want to see him win the world title,
I want to see him win that world title.
the WWE Championship.
You're damn right. And I want to see them set it up.
No,
Rock,
no,
Roman,
no.
WrestleMania.
This is bullshit.
Cody, the way it should have been last year, but your ass got it
I'm
away.
the champion, all right? The Rock won't beat me. Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, then we can set up a three-way at Mania.
I'm not going to get in there three-way with the Silo status skater.
Yeah,
Are
'cause
you
they-
crazy?
Yeah, because they won't be sorting corn in that sucker, Cody. It'll be Diddy style.
Fuck you. I'm out of here.
Take that.
Fucking bitch.
But yeah, dude, I'd like to see them set something up like that. You know, Rock versus Roman,
You think a
WrestleMania.
three-way, huh?
Maybe a three-way if we've got to go that route. If Cody doesn't want to give it up, or if if they want to keep it on him, like, go ahead.
Yeah. I don't know where they go with this. I feel that The Rock is definitely poised for the main event slot here on night 2, if not night 1, but I'm thinking night 2 for next year of WrestleMania.
Naito?
Yeah, Naito 2. I don't know who he goes up against, though, because one would argue that the bigger money match, which everyone really wanted, was Roman versus The Rock, right?
Yes.
So I think the play here is Cody Rock at Royal Rumble. Cody loses to The Rock, and then Rock drops the title to Roman at Mania, and we get the Tribal Chief versus The Rock, passing the torch.
Yeah, no, I agree.
This hasn't happened yet, right?
No.
Am I like that was what everyone has been wanting, the last couple years or so. So
Yeah, like I said, that was supposed to be the setup for last year until Cody Mania took over, and like Danielson Mania, like Kofi Mania, and the WWE gave the universe what they wanted, and Cody became champion and replaced The Rock in that scenario. So we could do that. Another thing I was thinking is perhaps, since I forgot, WrestleMania is a 2-day event,
right?
perhaps we could do Cody and Rock night 1, and Rock wins that title and defends it night 2 against Roman and drops it.
Shit.
That would be epic.
I don't see Rock wrestling 2 nights in a row.
He might.
If the money's right.
If the money's right, he might still have that one in him. I mean, they don't have to go long.
I don't know, dude, because
They don't
think
have to go
about that.
long.
A singles match at his age, it's probably going to take a huge toll on his body. He's only got one of those in him. Within a weekend, bro?
I don't disagree.
Yeah.
But wouldn't that be cool?
It would be great.
That would be so much cooler.
It would be so cool.
Yeah, to see him go back to back in one night and only be champ for one night and drop it straight up to Roman the very next night. That would be cool.
Maybe.
And then he would use the excuse, I was tired. The Rock was tired.
Yeah, right.
The Rock didn't have it in him that day, you jabroni.
I don't know. I mean, they've already done this kind of angle with The Rock. The one I said of him winning at the Rumble, of course, everyone knows.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows that The Rock beat CM Punk for the world title, I think, I don't know, when was that, 2013?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you, bro.
2014, one of those at a Royal Rumble, and then, of course, he takes Punk's main event slot that year at Mania. I think he defends the world title against Cena, who I assume wins it. I can't even remember all of that shit, dude. Did you miss all of that kind of
Yeah, no, I missed all
era?
that. Yeah, I missed that.
I think that might have been the same Mania that Undertaker and Punk wrestle. But yeah, no.
What did you think of the Kevin Owens turn at the end of all this?
Yeah, so that was pretty damn cool to see, actually, especially that it went pretty viral that night after the show, after Bad Blood. And yeah, KO and Cody are arguing in the parking lot of the arena, and Cody just beats the shit out of, or KO beats the shit out of Cody, bro.
With his beady little eyes.
He's got them beady little eyes.
Them beady little Canadian eyes. Hey, how you doing over there? He reminds me of something out of South Park with them beady little eyes.
Yeah.
He's like Cartman, Canadian Cartman, I'd say.
Oh.
Could be a little Canadian Cartman right there, KO. I mean, I don't know where they're going with this. I mean, he's a good guy, he's a bad guy, he's a good guy, he's a bad guy. He's Sami Zayn's friend, he's not.
Now he has a Lamborghini.
KO has a
See him-
Lamborghini?
You didn't see him take off after this segment?
No, I missed that. I just saw him
After
beat
this
the shit
segment.
out of. I just saw him beat the shit out of Cody.
He
and
beats
that
the
was
shit
it.
out of him and then starts walking away. They're pulling him back and shit, and there's a Lamborghini there, and he gets off and fucking takes off.
Well, who in the Jesus H. Christ gave him a Lamborghini?
He's renting it for the day.
Jeez, that's still pretty
You know?
expensive. He's a family man. He doesn't have that kind of money. Who's sponsoring Kevin Owens at these segments?
Shit.
Jesus, is he being paid by somebody to go over there and jump Cody's ass?
Speaking about driving off, though, back to The Rock, did you see his promo in the parking lot? He's like kind of going through the tour buses, and he's like, this is my guy right here. It's Stone Cold's big face. We'll have a few beers or whatever. And then then he says Fruity Pebbles to John Cena. And says, I hate your son to Dusty
he
Rhodes.
looks at
big
Dusty. I
face.
love
Yeah.
you. I hate your son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was great. But no, it takes a big-ass swig of tequila and then gets in his truck and drives off.
Oh, I didn't even notice that, bro.
Yeah, man.
And on top of that, when he takes that big ass swig of tequila, he's you can tell it hit him. And he's like, oh, goddamn. He said something like, oh, goddamn. And he needed a second to regain his composure because that shit looked like it hit.
Oh yeah, I mean, dude, tequila is no joke. Be careful out there.
It's a great role model, kids.
Do not binge drink.
No, just take one giant shot and drink, and then drive.
Absolutely not. Do not drink and drive out there,
Yes,
everybody.
you do not want to get staples in your head.
Oh my God, dude. Yeah, we got to talk about this. So, circling back to the best match of Bad Blood, without a doubt. Oh wait, we saw Finn and Priest as well. We watched that as well.
You're right, we did.
So we
had,
missed-
Yeah, we only missed
We missed most of the
two?
main event and Liv and Rhea.
We saw 4 out of 6 or 4 out of
Just
5.
about like 3.5, I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Okay, so by all accounts, I don't think we missed much in the Cody Reigns Bloodline match. We got the finish of that and everything. That's all you kind of really need to take away from this one.
Yeah.
But yes, Hell in a Cell, CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, so fucking good, bro. A bloody mess Drew McIntyre was, all thanks to CM Punk. And what do you general thoughts, or do you want to talk right into the 16 staples about this match?
I mean, I didn't even see when it happened. You'd be able to speak more on it than I would. All I can recall is what I read.
Yeah.
That he got busted open hard ways and took 16.
Yes, busted open hard way with the toolbox from CM Punk.
Oh, it was
the very first initial hit.
It was
bro.
the toolbox.
Yes.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah.
funny because as the match started and they poured the tools out, I do believe I said, I hope they use the toolbox. Or
Yeah,
if
you
I was
did.
in there, I would use the toolbox because that would do the most damage.
Yeah, Punk just got him with the wrong spot of the toolbox. It looked like I don't know if he got the edge because I don't think he hit him with the flat surface. He fucking nails McIntyre pretty bad though.
Is that when he's coming off the top rope with it initially, or
No.
is that the second
Initially,
time
he's
around?
on the outside of the ring.
Uh-huh.
Punk is concealing it, and
And he kind of does the
McIntyre
back.
doesn't see. Yeah,
the
he
back
lifts
hits,
up
like lifts
above
up.
his head. Yeah.
Okay, so he couldn't really
And
see
fucking
what he was
wham.
hitting.
No,
Yeah,
he was kind of blinded, so
yeah,
he
that's
kind
a
of just
tough
goes
spot.
up and fucking whacks.
So he probably
McIntyre's
caught him
head,
with
bro.
either the corner or the tip of that son of a bitch because
Yeah,
he was bleeding all over the place after that.
I'm thinking it's the edge though, because it was such a long goddamn cut on McIntyre's head. Did you see the image?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I don't know if you're feeling
no,
squeamish.
I think I'm good.
You might not
I'm
need.
good.
It was a shitload of staples, indeed, man. So
He hit him with the edge.
yeah, that was Crimson Mask for McIntyre. I mean, this will definitely go down as an all-timer in the annals of WWE history.
We had beads in this match.
Oh yeah, the
We had
beads
beads.
were in the thumbtack
Yeah.
sack,
Yep.
the thumb sack.
We had Drew McIntyre taking a nasty bump onto those ring. What are they? The steps, the diamond-plated steps.
Oh yes, yeah.
He took a pretty nasty bump on the small of his back. I
Talking
thought
about when he missed his
Claymore. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then, but also Punk took the white noise onto the steel steps as well.
Oh, that's true. That's true. He did. So yeah, we had some pretty cool moments in this match.
Oh, dude, several good moments. I had to end up watching it again yesterday
Oh, nice.
while I was watching some foosball, and
How's that going?
oh god damn it, I fucking started the wrong wide receivers this weekend.
Let
and
him know, Eric. Let him know.
Oh my god, my dumbass got caught up in the Dontavian Wicks hype. I pulled him off the waiver wire, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking play this guy, blah blah blah. Meanwhile, I sat Zay Flowers and DJ Moore.
And
Who
what
both
did they,
put,
what did they
like,
do?
Flowers had 20, and Moore put up like almost 29, and Wicks put up 4. So yeah, I am just choosing the wrong guys every fucking week in, week out. Hopefully that changes next week.
How do you like your odds tonight?
Receiver versus receiver. I'm up by like 12 or 13. I think my odds are okay, but you never know in this shit, dude.
You never know.
Because you never know which receiver's gonna be stupid hot and they put up 30 points, 35. And it's like, and then I lose.
Yep. It's funny to hear Eric actually speaking the way he's speaking right now in complete and total fantasy football lingo.
Yeah.
Because just a mere 5 weeks ago, none of this was in his arsenal, and here we are. I'm so proud to hear him speak these
fucking hate
words. He feels my pain now. He knows exactly the pains of fantasy football. And don't worry, brother. You're gonna get in. You're gonna get back into it this week. I got faith tonight.
I think so. We'll see. But yeah. Besides that, I ran this Hell in a Cell match back. Punk and McIntyre. Had to see it again, And sure enough, yeah, fucking dude McIntyre is just oozing blood immediately after getting popped the first time.
He's droozing.
Yeah, he's droozing. Nice
He's
one.
droozing blood.
But yeah, dude, I loved the tribute gear to Shawn Michaels from CM Punk
Yeah, it's cool because
in this match.
Yeah, in today's feature match, I think Michaels is wearing
That's
something
the gear.
very similar.
That's the one. That's the tribute
Ah.
to the very first Hell in a Cell, bruv.
Piorgi,
Yes.
Yes, I did love the gear, just like you said. McIntyre had some pretty sick gear, too. I mean, it was almost kind of like Punk gear, too, wasn't it? It was like silver and black, too.
It almost looked like it. Yeah, it was at least black and gray of some sort.
Yeah,
but,
something like that. But yeah, in the end, CM Punk gets the win, wraps that chain around his knee, hits him with a good old GTS for the 1, 2, 3.
That's right.
So-
And good match. This feud seems to be done for now. And I don't know. I feel like we might see these guys cross paths in the Rumble or something.
Yeah, absolutely. I
Right?
think that's 100% sure.
I don't know. I don't know where they're going to go from here now. Who's Punk's next victim?
Who's McIntyre's next feud?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm very curious to see the continuation of CM Punk's last run. Really, it would, by all accounts, right? I mean,
Yeah,
this is it.
The CM Punk saga, the
Yeah.
final countdown, if you will.
You know, it would be cool to see Punk and Cena mix it up again.
That would be cool, yeah.
Did we already say that they might? I think I might have said on a past pod that I would like to see them also in the cross paths in the Rumble. It'd be great to see them too.
Yeah, that'd be a good Final Four or something like that.
Yeah,
Maybe
dude.
Punk, Cena. Who else would have to be in there?
Seth McIntyre.
Roman, if he's not already champ.
Fuck, there you go. Yeah.
Roman, if he's not already champ. I mean,
Or The Rock if he's
or
not
The
in the
Rock.
world title match
yeah.
that night.
What about like a Randy Orton? He's now Final 6, Final 7.
Yeah,
Somewhere around there.
he has so much history already in the Rumble. Like I could
True.
see him in there too. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
true. And then, of course, you can't forget
Stone Cold Steve Austin. What? I got to be at least in the final 3. And then maybe you're going to get into a little argument, a little fisticuffs with CM Punk. And then The Rock comes over, hits me with a rock bottom, hits CM Punk with a rock bottom, throws both our asses out, and walks his ass to WrestleMania to take out his cousin for the WWF World Heavyweight Championship.
Bro,
I'd
I love
that.
it. I want to, dude. There's a part of me that really, really, really wants Stone Cold versus CM Punk.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope too. Yeah.
It's a pipe dream, but
pipe bomb dream.
yeah, right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
how
don't
do we
think it'll happen.
So how do we do on our Bad Blood predictions? What was the scoreboard? How did
Right
we go?
before we get into that, I want to ask you about one last detail on this
What?
this Hell in a Cell match between Punk and McIntyre.
What?
Drew Punkintyre. Did you catch the sharpshooter that CM Punk put on Drew McIntyre?
Yeah, of course I did. yeah. That weak ass sharpshooter.
Well, he just didn't apply it correctly. He like had it backwards in his head, I guess.
No, he did it. He did it right.
No, dude.
He
When
turned the right way.
Yeah, but the orientation of
the
McIntyre's
legs.
legs
He
were
crossed
reversed.
them
He
up
crossed wrong.
Okay, he
which is
crossed
why he
them wrong.
fucking fell over. I think, you know.
I just thought McIntyre was such a big dude. I mean,
No.
dude, just getting a guy like that to turn over for you is hard enough as it is.
Right.
So I was thinking maybe he couldn't turn him over. McIntyre didn't move for him, and that's why he slipped and fell. But
I could be wrong. I want to say the legs were crossed wrong. Maybe we'll come back with y'all on a correction if I am incorrect on that. But yeah, I thought that was. I didn't think you'd approve of his sharpshooter there, because I sure as hell didn't.
I mean, I didn't approve of it, but once he actually sat up
He got it
and
in.
he sat back down on the small of the back,
Yeah.
it was a sharpshooter. It looked good
It
from
was.
that angle.
It was.
I think they shot it from the back, not from the front, so I couldn't really see his hands
Oh.
per se. They shot it from the back, not from the front. Uh-oh. So, yeah, camera angle distorted it a bit. I wasn't able to see his hands, so it looked like he sat down on it correctly.
Yeah. No, he ended up saving it.
Savoring and saving it.
He saved it. He
But you
saved
know
the
what?
shooter.
Credit to him for applying it and going left. He went left with the left, damn it. That is a true sharpshooter.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, left leg, left
He sure did, yeah.
Left leg, left side, true sharpshooter.
Dude, I'm looking at it right now. Now that I see it side by side with Brett's, Punk is holding the legs of McIntyre with his right arm, but he should be cranking with the left arm. Oh. So that's why I fell over. The leverage was incorrect.
Speaking of sharpshooters, we also had Bill Goldberg in attendance. What'd you think about that, Gator?
I think you're next.
Fuck you, it's Gunther.
You're next.
Dude, I think this is going to happen. Gunther and Goldberg.
Gunther and Goldberg, and then maybe they get Goldberg's son in there.
When is Crown Jewel? They're going to pull it at that, aren't they?
Oh, dude, yeah.
Is that like soon?
Speaking of which, you just mentioned that. What'd you think of that title?
I fucking hate it.
You don't like the title?
Looks stupid. No, I don't like the look of it, and the concept for it is pretty dumb. You know what they're doing with it?
No, tell me.
So there's both a men and women's, and both world champions are going to go up against each other and win that title.
That's stupid.
And it won't even be defended. So
it's just another belt.
It's just another dumb vanity belt of sorts, you know?
Such a waste of time.
November 2nd is Crown Jewel.
November 2nd.
Yeah, Gunther or Sami Zayn versus Cody Rhodes for the Crown Jewel Championship. Oh, okay, so Gunther... Oh, fuck. Oh, my God.
Sammy versus Cody?
People were saying that could be a thing because what if Goldberg costs Gunther the title tonight on Raw against Sami Zayn?
There's no way.
And then it would be Zayn versus Cody for this Crown Jewel title.
There's no way they're putting that title on Zayn. Are they?
I don't know.
Oh, my God.
We've seen stranger things happen in the World Wrestling Federation.
Oh, my God. I don't know. It's almost enticing me to want to watch.
You know, we can run it. We're going to have MNF
Old 2
tonight.
TV Jones tonight.
Yeah, 2 TV Jones.
Yeah, we could have them both fired up. Put a little Roar on the side. Put a little Monday Night Football on this side. See what we got. That'd be interesting, dude, if they actually had the balls to make a World Heavyweight title change on a Monday Night Raw. We're coming to the end, right?
Of what?
Of Raw on...
Yeah. It's 2 months left, really. 2, 3... If you want to count October as 3 months to the end of the year, but
it's kind of like going out with a bang, if you will.
I think they're switching to 2 hours tonight, bro.
Oh, tonight is. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
It's a really good thing.
Yeah, the 3 hour
Trim
thing
the
is
fat off of Raw.
Yeah,
that's desperately needed. I really wonder how they're gonna go on Netflix. If it's a solid 2 hours, or they get to go anywhere from 2 to 2:30 every night, every Monday. I think they're gonna. Oh wait, we don't know if they're gonna be on Mondays still, right? On Netflix. Is that still to be determined?
I think it's still to be determined because they're just getting Raw. I don't think it's going to have to be Monday Night Raw.
They'd be dumb not to, because they're going to be pulling in all of the WWE's audience, the Raw audience, right, as much as they can.
Plus, what?
And that segment of the audience is used to the Monday night slot. So I don't know.
Plus, what other day are you really going to put it on? There's so much wrestling going on throughout the entire week. You've already got Monday established as yours as a flagship. It doesn't make sense to go away and try and take somebody else's day.
Yeah, I don't. It would be, I don't know. I don't think that would be a wise decision to switch to any other night. But I digress.
But if it was for any reason, it would just be to come in and take over a little territory the way Vince did. He was talking about in his documentary.
That's right.
Which we covered on a side suplex.
That isn't live yet because I have not uploaded that. Side 5.
Don't forget to check us out for side suplexes, guys.
It might be up in the next few days. We'll see.
We do record side suplexes. I don't know if you guys know.
Yes, we do. To cap off our Bad Blood here, as you were alluding to earlier, we did make some predictions on our last episode. Yes. How did we do? I went 4 out of 5, and Undergator here went a perfect 5 out of 5. You son of a bitch!
You're looking at the real deal now.
Ooh.
About to kick your sorry ass on the streets. Ooh. You're looking at the real deal now. You're looking at the real deal now.
Take you on the streets.
You're looking at the real deal.
Bring it on.
Raise the receipt. Bring it on. But yeah, Gator won this week, and you know what? Fuck it. You want to just start fresh right here, right now?
Put it on the board.
Put it on the board. Gator is 1-0.
1-0. I'm gonna. You know what? Right here. I'll just go ahead and just notch one on my here. Just do this when you win one. Just put one right there for you.
There we go.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah. Either way works.
Either
way's fine.
Either
way. 1-0.
All righty, bruv. I think it's time to move on to our feature match of the week here.
Indeed it is. What
Yes,
do we
sir.
have for
So-
the Suplex supporters this week,
That's
brother?
right. For the uninitiated, Suplex Studies every week, every Wednesday here, we take a match from the history books of wrestling. It just has to be 1 year old. Send in your suggestions to us if you'd like. Instagram, Twitter, comments on Spotify, comments on our YouTube. And if you're listening to us on YouTube, go ahead and like and subscribe this video. We'd love to have your support there. And yes, so this week, Brother Gator, we have none other than the very first Hell in a Cell matchup between Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker at WWF Bad Blood in Your House 1997. And it was on October 5th.
October 5th, 97. I'm sitting there at 15 years old when this thing comes out. This is pretty crazy, pretty nostalgic to think,
Oh, yeah.
you know, where you were at this particular moment in time. So I'm sitting in Kingsville. Again, I've got the free cable over there. I'm a sophomore in high school, and I'm definitely glued to my television set watching this, you know, my 12-inch monitor, I think it was. You actually watched the entire card. What'd you think of it?
Yeah, dudes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I watched this entire pape yesterday, and on the whole, it fucking sucked, besides this main event.
On the whole.
Yeah.
Little preparation H there. On the whole.
Yeah, dude. So the one thing that stood out to me the most, bro, was the huge disrespect to one Brian Pillman Sr. on this show, man.
Didn't you
this is-
mention something about
Yeah.
did he pass away or something like
he
that on
passed
this
away
show?
on this day. On this day.
Yeah, Brian passed clearly.
Yeah, he passed on October 5th, 97, but he was booked to face Dude Love
Oh, wow.
on this card.
Wow.
And Vince McMahon's snarky ass, dude, the way he like broke it to the audience, he was like, Brian Pillman was found dead in his hotel, and you know, we try to bring y'all or he's like, oh, it's a bad situation, blah, blah, blah. But then he kind of has like this air of like, oh man, now I have to change my show up kind of tone in him, you know, almost.
Right.
It pissed me the fuck off. And right after that, dude, he's like, oh, well, we try to bring you the best show, blah, blah, blah. Here's the replacement match. And Mosaic and Tarantula
Who
come out
the fuck?
against Max Mini and Nova. He replaced this match with a tag team little person match.
He basically said that this match meant this much to me anyway.
Yes, dude.
In the form of like replacement. Like Brian Pillman's life and performance in this ring meant about as much to me as 4 little mini luchadors fighting in here. That's how easily replaceable you are.
It was a terrible slap in the face
Wow.
to the life of Brian Pillman.
How disrespectful.
I thought it was, dude. And y'all let us know if y'all kind of caught that too during this show. But I don't know. That was kind of fucked up. But other than that, no, there was like Nation of Domination against the Legion of Doom. We also had the Godwins beating the Headbangers to win the tag titles. Owen Hart beats Farouk for the vacant IC title.
Going hard, huh?
And we have an 8-man tag match. Oh, yeah, I wasn't even watching this. We had the Disciples of Apocalypse.
That's the one that
What
I started.
the
That
fuck?
yeah, I was watching that one, and that's the one where I looked at you and said, "This is Aces and Eights before Aces and Eights."
Yeah, they defeated Los Boricuas, and then we had the flag match between Bret Hart and British Bulldog versus the Patriot Invader.
Vader, yeah.
Man, it just really goes to show. I think I had made this point, and so have many others, is that a lot of this Attitude Era shit is kind of trash. But you know, you weren't really there for that back then. I don't think. You know, you're there for the main guys, the top guys who were the heart and soul of these shows, more or less. You know, I mean, I don't know. You got a top guy in Rocky climbing up here, I guess, and Actually, that opening match wasn't too bad. The crowd was really hot behind the Legion of Doom. I kind of like that one.
Yeah, man, that LOD pop.
Yep, they were actually building up to that Hawk Pop, hot tag top, hot tag.
Hot tag.
Yeah,
Hawk to a hawk tag?
Yeah, there you
Hawk
go.
to a hawk tag.
A hawk tag, if you will.
Hawk tagger.
But no, other than that, yeah. WWF Bad Blood in Your House, 1997. I was 3 years old.
3.
Here, Gator, and this is actually one of my very first memories of wrestling. Kind of watching at this time, I was already exposed to wrestling. I had already went to a live show at this point, out in Las Vegas. But dude, I just clearly remember seeing that Hell in a Cell. You know, it was quite the structure and image, and the chaos in this match was, you know, it left a mark in my 3-year-old mind, and I was hooked on wrestling for years after this point. And, you know, probably this is one of my core memories of sorts.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
pretty
dude.
crazy, dude. That's pretty crazy. I did not know that.
Yeah, this was one of the few, like I had said on one of those last episodes, my family, we bought the occasional tape, and, you know, this was one of them. But this one I was able to watch back on VHS, but I never fucking would watch the whole thing, because we recorded this, you know, on our video VHS recorder. So
I was about to say, did you ever do the old dub?
I didn't have the double.
You didn't have the double?
No, we just had the single.
Damn, you
So-
could have just dubbed that sumbitch and had it forever.
Well, no, I did have it. I do have it on VHS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, we recorded on a blank VHS tape is what I was trying to say.
Oh, I got you. I
Yeah,
thought you
we
meant
did that
you-
with all the tapes that we got.
Gotcha. I thought you meant you went to a Blockbuster, rented
No,
the
no,
VHS
no,
tape,
yeah.
and then dubbed it.
No, which was that's the other way we would go about that.
You had
No,
to have
but
2 recorders for that.
this one we already had recorded, so it was cool. I remember going back and watching this Cell match here and there growing up, you know, like definitely revisiting it, but man, it wasn't quite as great as it is now, which is kind of odd. You know, of course, a lot of the spots are coming back into my head
yeah,
as I'm
but
watching. But
a lot of these spots, too, were kind of more in utilization of the cage itself.
yes,
Whereas most Hell in a Cell matches now are very gimmicked up. They not only do they use the cell, but they will bring out a table
The
and a chair
tables
and some thumbtacks and, you know, go through everything. Kendo sticks, all that
yeah.
bullshit.
Which we had our fair share of weapons here.
We had
you know.
chairs.
We had the chairs, 2 chairs.
Chairs.
Stairs.
Chairs and
stairs.
stairs. Chairs and stairs.
So we had stairs.
Chairs and stairs. That's about it. There was no table.
Yeah, that was it, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was no table in this match.
Announcer's table.
I mean, you're not physically pulling that out. That's part of the environment.
Right.
That's an environmental hazard, if you will.
No, I really, really enjoyed a lot of the Cell play here.
Mm-hmm.
And God, it was this match fucking rules, dude. Really one of my favorites of all time.
Yeah, we got 3 of the best in the
Cemented.
business of all time right now on the announcers. On the
Oh,
announce
yeah,
booth
yeah,
right
yeah.
now, we got Vince, JR, and good old Lawler. He's got it.
Yeah, man. So, like I said, this was WWF Bad Blood in Your House. It is in St. Louis, Missouri. The venue is the Kiel Center. We have an attendance of 21,151 and a buy rate of 240,000.
Damn, that's a lot.
Yeah, dude.
That is a lot of buys.
I have quite a few notes here, bruv. I don't know where you want to take this, but man, right in the beginning, like we were saying, there was a pre-match promo. Doc Hendricks is interviewing Shawn Michaels. We got the insurance policy. Rick Rude in the background. China. Triple H. And damn, HBK looks great right here. He's in his awesome entrance gear. Love the Spurs gear. Black and silver. We gotta mention what popped us immediately in this pre-match promo, dude. At the very end of it,
Oh,
Give it to him, brother.
Yeah. No, you're talking about as Shawn finishes up the promo, he looks over at Triple H in China and says, "Gentlemen, lady," almost as if to give Triple H a word on the microphone. And which Triple H motions forward and says, and immediately after that, they just cut out of Triple H. They cut him off.
He cuts his ass off, and Vince McMahon immediately says, all right, we got to move on to our video package or something. He says something, but yeah, they cut Triple H's ass off real
He basically
quick.
says, shut the fuck up. We're going on to the next piece, motherfucker.
He's like, you're not getting shit in,
You're
Trips.
not kidding. But
Hunter.
Sean was trying to give it to him. He's, no,
Yeah.
it's not gonna, that's not happening, pal.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Doc Hendricks almost gets the mic over in time and, cuts his ass off.
Yeah, but it was funny because Triple H had to come across China to be able to get in there. So he's got to lower his arm to come across in motion, and when he does that and says a couple of words, that's when, bam, he's gone. And it was classic, bro. I love that shit. Yeah, we got Classic DX. Rick Rude.
The very first rendition of DX here with Rick Rude in the mix.
Yeah, we got Rick Rude, China.
China.
And, of course, Triple H, who comes out looking like Gangrel.
Gangrel from Wish.
Yeah, he looks like Wish Gangrel, dude. He's got the white shirt on with the black pants. It's halfway unbuttoned, so his chest is exposed. And the only thing he was basically missing was the cup of blood.
And the fangs.
Which
he later gets some fangs in Blade Trinity. And he ends up turning into a vampire.
Yes,
so.
he does. He plays a vampire in Blade Trinity. That was a good movie. I like that. Is that the Ryan Reynolds one?
Yeah, it is. I never saw it.
What?
Yeah, I think I've only seen the first one, actually.
Man, dude, you got to get on the Blades.
Yeah, maybe I do.
It's a good trilo.
Yeah, I like the first one.
Yeah, even my daughter likes them, man. It's pretty crazy. My daughter likes those and Resident Evil trilogies or whatever.
Man, I didn't see any of those Resident Evils either, I don't think.
Dude, those are awesome.
Really?
Yeah, man. I think they're coming out with a new one, too, so you might want to get on it before the new one comes out.
Son of a bitch. There's like 8 of those fuckers, dude.
It's like 6.
Oh,
It's like 6. What?
That's too many
dude,
for me.
There's like 6 of Nightmare on Elm Street. There's like 10, 11, Friday the 13th. I mean,
ain't nobody got time for that.
you do it because you love it. You do it because you love it.
Maybe I just need to see the first, see if I like it.
Yeah, just check out the first one, see what you think, see if you want to continue with the story, because there's more story to be told. It's going to leave you on a cliffhanger.
Nemesis? I don't know. I don't know shit about.
No, Nemesis is in part 2.
Oh, he's in part 2.
Yeah, you want to get part 1 out the way, which is basically from 1 on the game.
They follow part 1 of the game pretty well, or what?
Yeah, pretty well.
Really?
Yeah, enough to have made me, who played the game, buy in.
Well,
So, yeah, if you
that's
know
good
that.
to know.
If you know.
It is Halloween season. I might have to jump into some Resident Evil action.
Yes, it is. It's Halloween season. I might need to get myself a costume, go as a wrestler, but I need a championship belt. Speaking of which, Sean is the European champion right here, isn't he?
Dude, he is the European champion, and it is not on the line in this Hell in a Cell match.
Oh, is this the main event?
This is the main event.
It's the
yeah.
main event for nothing on the line.
But revenge, really.
Yeah,
and
because Sean's been kicking the shit out of Taker throughout the entire build-up.
yeah.
What I got from the package was just Sean constantly going in there and hitting Taker with chairs.
Yeah, he fucking cracks Undertaker open on, I think, a Raw. It looked like, obviously, right? That's their show back then.
Yeah.
Cracks him in the head with a steel chair and Crimson Mask on the Taker there.
Dude, no hands.
Oh yeah, these were headshots city.
Yeah,
this time.
These were solid chair shot eras right here, dude.
Oh.
This was the culmination of CTE, if you will.
Yeah, dude. And they were in the thick of it at this point.
You know, it's so fucked up to say is you think about how many of those that Chris Benoit took, and it just really does make you understand.
Oh, dude.
That's crazy, huh?
I'm sure he took so many, and so did a lot of these other cats at this point, but hopefully they weren't doing too many of those on house shows and whatnot, but what's done is done. The damage is forever.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't,
Cocaine, chair shots, and steroids, man. Don't do it. Don't do it in any combination.
Yeah, but we got the entrance going on, Sean. I like his little steps. He's after he hits his pose in the ring and his pyro goes off, he's hitting those little side steps. One, two. Man, Shawn Michaels is the best, huh?
He was such a salesman.
Yeah.
He was the best
dude,
salesman in the business.
Man, cell machine in this cell.
Yeah. Speaking of...
he's selling a cell.
He's selling a cell. Damn. Check that out. That's a great one right there. Put that on a shirt. Book it. But I thought was funny was Slaughter is checking underneath the ring before they lower the cell down. And they're like, it's happened before. People have been under there before and come out to help people before. So Slaughter's like, he's got a flashlight.
Commissioner Slaughter.
Yeah, Commissioner Slaughter. He's got a flashlight. He's looking down there like he's checking him for fucking DWIs and shit. goes through all 4, gets his ass out of there, and then they lower it as, I believe, as Undertaker's music hits, and they lower the cell. Here comes Taker.
I got it, bro. HBK's Cell in a Cell.
Oh,
there it is.
Book it.
But yeah, Commissioner Slaughter approves, and Trips in China. They had to kick rocks and get out of there, and here comes the cell coming down.
15-foot cell.
The 15-footer, the original.
The original, baby.
Now we have the 20-footer.
20-footer.
According to Wikipedia, though, it says it was 16 feet originally, but
to be exact.
Yeah, so
Yes.
maybe they just didn't think it sounded like a cool number.
Yeah, I mean, I think 15's a whole lot cooler than 16.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
nice and 15, you know.
Yeah. But
Fuck
if we're
16.
But if we're talking money, I'll take 160,000 over 150,000. I'm just saying there.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, Taker comes out here with his dark, ominous entrance. Blue light or purple light? What do you think?
Purple.
It's purple.
This one was 100%
I'm seeing the dark
purple.
blue still.
Yeah, this was 100% purple right here.
It's just like right in the middle for me, you know? It's like on the cusp of being blue, but it is purple.
Yeah, just a little hue away, if
It's
you will.
purple.
Yeah, it's purple. There's a bunch of lighters in the crowd as Taker comes
Yeah.
out. Very nostalgic
Very.
to kind of see those kinds of things. I think you mentioned we saw a lot of flash photography happening, you know, to prelude or, flashback to Edge and Christian, if you will.
Oh, yes.
For those of you with flash photography, and they do their pose. Yes.
Hey,
So-
that's not how I posed.
Shit, what did I
Gator.
just do?
Under Gator. What is that fucking stupid name, huh? What is that, Eric? Is that your stupid creation, huh?
I think it was one of his creations, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a problem with that?
Yeah, what's up?
CC?
Nah, you can go ahead. You and Gator's bad creative. Another week of this bullshit. Don't do my poses, Gator. Who do you think you are?
Who were you?
I am.
That, damn it, cut me off. Got me on that one, son of a bitch.
See you silly losers later. Got better things to do.
Yeah, we figured. Bye,
Bye.
Christian. Tell Mother Wayne I said hi.
You wish, bro.
If you know, you know. Back to the matchup, though.
We're back in the match again.
From the very jump of the whole match, I think Taker hits Shawn with a big punch after Shawn runs around like a little bitch for a little while, tries to get away from him. And as soon as Taker hits Shawn, Shawn sells it in a heap. Takes him up, throws him into the turnbuckle. Again, takes that, turns around, almost jumps and does a somersault flip over.
Yes.
He was selling almost as if he was selling for Hogan.
Yeah, it looked very reminiscent of that, actually.
Yeah, and that's the first thing that I thought was Hogan Shawn, just to start this match off.
Yeah.
And man, we get into it right here, dude. And Taker is just whipping his sorry ass, and Shawn can do nothing to Taker at this point.
Can't do shit.
He can't do shit. I mean, Taker's just firing. He hits the, I think he hits the Razor Ramon shoulder thrust, shoulder blocks, and
into old school.
into old school. Yeah, exactly. So Taker gets off with a bang, and he just starts to overwhelm Shawn Michaels at this point. We got lucky on this one. I don't know if you saw that point.
What's that?
Shawn's climbing up. Taker goes for the good old. He goes for the ass spot. Shawn
Right.
Michaels' ass spot, and he's only able to pull the outside of the trunks.
Yeah, he pulls
Shawn-
the trunks off.
the outer trunks.
Yeah.
And luckily, we don't have to see Shawn's ass in this one. So that was definitely a high spot of the match, if you will.
Yeah. Or a low spot for people who are wanting that.
Yeah. What was one of your favorite spots on this one?
Man, so just right here, not too long into the match. Well, I can't even remember. I wasn't keeping track of the timing. But, no, Shawn is finally getting a little more offense in here on the outside of the ring, but on the inside of the cell. And Shawn kind of goes up, climbs up, and hits an elbow drop onto Taker on the floor.
Yeah.
I really like that.
You like that one?
That was one of my favorite moments. How about yourself?
Well, one of my favorites was the double power bomb up against the corner of the cell for me. Undertaker goes to powerbomb Shawn. Shawn grabs the back of the cage, makes him Undertaker twist around because Taker's basically just going to powerbomb him onto the concrete on the outside. So Shawn blocks it. Taker turns around. He throws Shawn 2 times into the corner of the cage. Boom, boom. And then lets him fall down. That was really cool just to see Shawn. I thought he was going to turn it around.
Yeah.
He was going for a Hurricane Rana to start with. And then Taker's able to just hold him up there. And then Shawn pulls the cage to bring
Saves
himself
himself.
back. Yeah, Taker turns it around on him and bang, bang. That was
Yeah.
cool. I think there was one that you really liked also that you pointed out was the Irish whips to the cage.
Yeah, so Taker Irish whips Shawn into the cell there and takes a clothesline, not once but twice. Taker lays it on him, so
He gave him a 2-pack.
yeah, there's a lot of cool shit going on here. A lot of carnage.
Yeah, Taker gets a bear hug on him, I think, and he goes from the ring post to the corner of the cage again, back and forth. 1, 2,
Oh, yes.
3, 4, maybe 4 shots. Maybe I
Yeah.
can't remember how many it was, but I thought that was a really cool spot because, again, they utilize the cage in so many different creative ways. Being Shawn going up there and Taker pulling him down. Be it Shawn using the cage to reverse a move and getting powerbombed into it. Irish whips into it. I think at one point, didn't we also, this of course later on in the match, there was a slingshot, Taker slingshots Shawn into the cage again. So again, there's just so many different variations and utilizations of that cage in this Hell in a Cell 1.
Yeah, they really seem to have thought a lot of these through and used the cell to their advantage and really got creative, it seemed, by all accounts. And a lot of people still regard this one as the best Hell in a Cell ever. Would you agree with that statement?
Ooh, that's a bold statement. Best Hell in a Cell ever. Because I'm sure there's been other Hell in a Cell matches where you've seen more carnage, more tables, more blood, more damage, more high spots. I'm sure there's other ones that have more of that. So I would have to say that if you're looking for perhaps a more basic version that still gives you all the oohs and ahs, this was probably the best blend of everything right here because it had wrestling. There wasn't any tables. There was no ladders. There was no kendo sticks. The weapons, like we said earlier, were pretty modern. We just had pretty basic. We just had chairs and the cage.
And the steel steps,
and the steel steps, which is also
and
environment.
the announcer's table.
Which is
yeah,
also
it's all
environment.
environmental.
Yeah, that was
really.
environment also. So,
and it had a great story.
yeah, so it didn't
to
really need the circus effects to make it a great match. So I can see why people do consider this to be the greatest ever. I'd probably agree.
Yeah, I think I would agree as well. I haven't seen every Hell in a Cell match, so
Oh, and who could? There was 53.
Yeah.
How many? 53,
fuck,
54?
53. I'd be lucky to think that I watched maybe 10,
Yeah.
15
Yeah.
if I'm pushing it. I don't think I've seen. I wonder how many they started doing at each Hell in a Cell event.
I think they started doing multiples, didn't they?
Yeah, they were doing
like
3
the,
or 4 a night, it
like
seemed.
the main and the co-main, or the female and the
Yeah.
males, would
Like-
have their own.
Like the one in San Antonio in 2018
What did
was.
they have, the female and the male in that one?
Bro, it was at least 4.
I remember
fucking
there was like
matches,
Orton and Jeff Hardy.
Yes.
And the main event was a Hell in a Cell match. Was Seth Rollins in the main event in that one?
Yeah, he was, wasn't he?
Yeah, I thought he
I'm
was.
pulling it up right now.
I
Let's
thought
see.
it might have been like a 4-way or something like that.
Roman
in the main
Reigns versus Strowman in the Hell in a Cell.
event. Roman Strowman.
Yeah, I think that one ended in a no contest. It says here. That's just one. Randy Orton in a Hell in a Cell. Oh, okay, so there's only 2 that day. Okay, interesting.
So there's
maybe
2.
I'm wrong.
So maybe an average of 2 per event.
Maybe it was just
for-
that, but
For a period of how many years? Will definitely boost your numbers up.
some boostage.
Yeah. Stat padding, if you will.
Yeah,
But yeah, another thing I thought was cool about this is the way, again, getting back to the way they utilize the cage, is a lot of times Taker would be sitting on the outside, standing up, and Shawn would he would basically run at him and either hit him with a tope or knock him off of the ring, and that would make Taker fall back and, again, take damage onto the cage. So, I mean, there must have been at least 8 different ways that they use that cage, just thinking about it off the top of my head right now.
there were a bunch. I didn't even think to count that or anything. I was just really enjoying every moment here. I was just completely hooked to what I was seeing. So many strikes.
It was blunt force trauma over and
There you
over and
go,
over
yeah.
again. It was just car crashes, just bang here, bang there. It was controlled violence, is what I'll say.
Yeah, and there were a couple times here where Undertaker no-sells some shit.
Oh yeah, he was no-sell
he
Jones.
was pissed off at Shawn, in kayfabe here
Yeah,
in
of course.
storyline. and rightfully so. But
He came out in full special mode, basically. He was green all the way. He had like 3 or 4 specials pumped up and ready to go. Didn't you got some?
no, go ahead. What are you saying?
Didn't he choke slam him, super choke slam him off the top rope?
Yes, dude,
What
that
the
was another badass moment. It's a
what
little
the-
later on, but
Yeah.
great spot there.
What the fuck was that?
It looked like it was going to be a superplex, and we got 0 suplexes, in fact. So we got a little tease of one, but it turned into this avalanche chokeslam, if you will.
Talk about a bummer.
Yeah, dude. So not a single one in this episode here, but no. Besides that, I loved that chokeslam. I also really loved the pile driver on the steel step from Shawn to Taker.
Oh,
They almost don't get it,
yes.
and then Taker kind of readjusts and has to like
put his foot up on
put
the
his
step.
hand. He
Oh,
like
his-
pushes his hand up to like help Shawn pick him up. I think
Oh, he's a big
off
man.
the step. Yeah, so that was a fucking great pile driver.
Yeah, he picks him up, twists over, and it looks like it's really not going to happen. Maybe, and if he went through with it, he was going to hurt him.
Yeah, dude.
So yeah,
no,
like you said, they had to reset, get that sumbitch in, and I think they end up hitting the cameraman on that one too, don't they?
Cameraman is really close to them at this point, and Shawn immediately comes out of the pile driver's like, "Get the fuck out of my face," and the goddamn he has to tell him twice. HBK does.
Does
and-
Taker do it too, or is it just Shawn that tells him? Just
'cause-
Shawn?
Yeah, just Shawn, because Taker's like dead between the cell and the step.
Dead
he was
man.
like he was stuck in there. Yes.
So he was wedged in between the ring and the steps.
Wedge man.
Oof, man.
Yeah.
Wedge man.
Which is why I think Shawn was so pissed, because he was like, "Give this guy some room, bro. Like he needs to
Yeah.
get out of here," But yeah, dude. Not too long after this, we have the cameraman get blasted from Shawn getting tossed over the top rope by Taker.
Yeah, back body drop.
Back body drop over the rope, and
Right onto the cameraman.
Shawn, it kind of kind of breaks Shawn's fall, I guess, and Shawn he ends up beating the shit out of this guy.
He has a family.
Yeah.
He's going home to a family tonight.
Well, shit, his family's going to be visiting him in the hospital tonight.
Yeah,
That's all I could think.
and
He shouldn't have gotten Shawn's way.
No, yeah, no.
But you know
get
what,
the fuck
dude?
out of the way, bro.
They didn't have a lot of space there anyway, and I
They
think
really
we were
didn't.
talking about that in the future renditions of the Hell in a Cell. There's a little more space that they create as time goes by. The space
You're right.
becomes bigger and bigger and bigger to what we have today, which gives cameramen and tables and anything that you need, a farm, plenty of room to roam in that cell now.
Yes, which is good. It really freed up the talent and crew there to maneuver around. But yeah, they were pretty packed in there tight. It was a tight squeeze on this original cell. But you know what I have here? I wrote down, I can never unsee Undertaker's 9 head. Bro, this dude, after, I hope you enjoy out there the cover of this
The photography.
episode. But I never noticed how fucking huge Undertaker's forehead was until pasting Gator's face onto his. And I was like, holy shit, Gator has a massive forehead now thanks to Undertaker. But man, I don't know how I never noticed that.
Last week it was my Nick Gage ears, and this week it's my Undertaker forehead.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know, man, but I think it's one of my best works up until this point.
Yeah, I'm definitely not the sexy boy on that one with that forehead. But I mean, when you're
not quite.
taking chair shots like Taker is, I can understand why he's got a forehead that big, having to blade himself up, taking those chair shots. I think Shawn hits him with a couple of shots, 3 shots, I think it was, a couple back shots, maybe a facial. Hey,
Whoa.
all right, one right in the face, I should say.
What, the chair shot?
Yeah, the chair shots. Yeah,
Yes,
he
dude.
hit him with a few, man, pretty
wanted
massive ones.
I wanted to say, I think it was the second one from Shawn to Taker. JR says, he's the chairman of the board or some shit.
You're damn right he did.
And I'm wondering to myself, holy shit, did Shawn Spears watch this and maybe pull the chairman name from here? Or was it like, oh, I mean, it granted, he hit the shit out of Cody and it was like, you're the chairman,
Yeah.
So I don't know if there was inspiration here.
It might have just
per
been
se.
simpatico.
And I also always think of, is Shawn Spears a big HBK guy? Because, I mean, he spells Shawn just like Shawn Michaels.
True
and
that,
I don't know if he's a fan or not. So, I mean, I would just imagine a young Shawn Spears watching this, this match, and maybe thinking about that for years to come. Oh, the chairman.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's just me just speculating.
Speculations. But yeah, so Shawn goes up to the top rope. He hits his trademark elbow drop, and Vince says, "That's the best elbow drop ever."
Wasn't it JR?
Is it JR?
I think it might have been JR.
I can't tell their fucking
Sometimes
voices
they have
apart.
very similar voices.
I can never tell their voices apart. I can tell Jerry Lawler apart from all of them, but those two, for some reason, they sound very similar.
They really do.
One of those two basically said the best elbow drop ever of all time. What do you think about that?
Oh man, I really, really, really love Shawn Michaels' elbow drop. I think he does have the best elbow drop of all time.
What's that, Eric? You're saying that Shawn Michaels has the best elbow drop of all time.
I'm sorry, Mach.
Yeah, well,
You're a close second.
Shawn, he did deliver a pretty nice elbow drop. He would actually slap his bicep just before he made connection with his.
Did he?
But if you watch mine, I just did he? No, don't talk about did he. We're talking about my elbow drops coming from the heavens above, from the skies, from the universes that no one's ever seen because it's all in disguise. We're talking about my elbow drop, the best of all time. Yeah.
Damn, Mach.
That's a great one right there, Mach. I'm sorry. All due respect to HBK, I'm going to go with Mach.
Going Mach.
I'm going.
Who else? Max Caster. Nah, it's decent, but he doesn't get the flight that Shawn gets. I don't think.
Kairi Sane.
Kairi Sane has a great elbow drop. It's picture perfect. Who else has a really good one?
Ooh, that's a tough one to say now, man.
I don't know.
There's not a lot of great elbow drops in the game
I'm gonna have to
right
research.
now. Yeah, we're gonna have to go greatest
Might be a
elbow
follow-up
drops
there.
of the game. Let's go ahead and put that down for next week. But getting back to this week, I think at this point now, considering the fact that the cameraman has been downed, this prompts the WWE to open the door to the cell. Here comes Sergeant Slobber. For some reason, Sergeant Slobber comes down. Commissioner Slaughter comes down. And he's the one that has to get in there and help the cameraman out. You're the commissioner of the WWE. Why don't you have some lackey, some jabroni go down there and carry that guy out?
He is the lackey.
But that's just, he's still the commissioner. There's somebody that gets paid below you.
But at this point, he was the only one, right? He was like the main.
I guess he's the
extra
only
authority figure, maybe.
I guess he's the only one in the back that had the ability to come down there and help this guy out. Maybe
he was the only one with the key.
There you go. He's the only one with the key.
He had to give the key to Earl Hebner.
Okay, so there it is.
Maybe that's what we missed.
All right,
I don't
there
know.
it is. So he comes down. They open it up, which now prompts our competitors to exit stage left.
Well, right before that,
What was that?
Shawn Michaels hits the Sweet Chin Music onto Taker, and then we get the Undertaker sit-up immediately. So another massive no-sell here
Fucking
from
no-sell Jones.
Taker. He was not having it.
Nope, no sell Taker Jones, man.
But
What
yeah,
happened?
dude, here we go. This match starts getting towards the finale here. They do escape the cell and start coming into blows here on the outside. And we get Shawn Michaels wheelbarrowed. How would you say this? Slingshot into the cage,
Yeah,
dude.
he takes that slingshot on the outside, and it looks like he actually hits one of the steel, the hardest parts of the cage, basically.
It
He
looked
hits
like it,
that,
dude.
and it looks like that's what busts him open.
I mean, he has color immediately
Yeah.
when his head comes away from the cage. So I thought it was a hard way shot, but I don't think we would have saw him surely blade with like the positioning of being slingshot. So, dude, I think he like actually laid his head into that spot and was like trying to to get it right.
From what I
Like,
saw, it didn't look like he got his hand in front of his forehead when he hit that
No.
metal pillar. So I think it did the damage. And not to mention, you've got sharp, jagged pieces there because that pillar is being screwed in with brackets
Right.
and screws. So if one of those suckers catches you again, bang, you're done.
he starts bleeding a lot
Profusely.
dude. I mean, that thing was fucking
We got a bleeder.
oozing
We got a bleeder over here.
Yeah, that was. I think McIntyre had more blood coming out of his face, but it was very similar.
Very similar.
Consistency.
Yeah,
and whatnot.
because then Taker goes to work and starts punching,
Yeah.
repeatedly. He takes him like a javelin,
Yes, there you go.
torpedoes him into the cage a couple of times.
But then what does Shawn Michaels do?
what does he do?
Fucking Yambag Jones's
Oh, he kicks
Taker.
him
Boom.
right in the fucking
swift kick
schneck.
to to the underjewels.
That's a great way to take control back.
Yeah, dude. And Shawn Michaels starts running away after that and finds his way up the cell.
They go up top.
Taker follows.
And you know what?
What?
This cell
What?
This cell was so much more durable than Hell in a Cell 2 with Mankind and Undertaker because when I was at 3, I'm sorry, 3, my fault. Because when Mankind and Taker get up there, that son of a bitch immediately starts to give up. When Shawn and Taker get up there, there's some stability to it. So I don't know what way, shape, or form they differed that cage
No.
down the line.
The zip ties started deteriorating or something.
I mean, dude, Shawn took moves up there. He took like a back body drop, and he took a press slam
Dude,
up there.
the press slam, but then he gets up immediately.
Well, yeah, because he was freaking out. He was scared as hell.
Yeah, through this sequence here, Shawn just keeps getting up immediately after taking all of these bumps. But yeah, like that's how I was reasoning it too. That he's like trying to get the fuck out of there
because think
as
of
fast
it,
as possible.
You take a press slam down, and then that cage absorbs you. You're sinking in, and you're hoping to God that one of those brackets doesn't give way, because then you're going down. So he was just worried about getting up as fast as he could and back onto some stability.
He was press slammed onto like the cross section.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if you noticed.
No, I couldn't see
and
it.
he was also back body drop onto like one of the other.
So they worked smart.
Yeah, I
They worked
think
the
Taker
hard part
was,
of the cage.
Was aiming him properly.
Right.
But
and Mankind, you couldn't really aim him anywhere because he was just such a tubba.
Oh man, no, they definitely wanted him to go through that pain.
Yeah, he went right through it.
Of fence.
Yeah, rewind back to a classic episode of Suplex Studies, if you will, gentlemen.
That's right.
And ladies out there.
Yeah, dude. So now Shawn is crawling off the edge of the cell and hanging for dear life. And fucking Undergator over here.
What did I do?
What did you do, Undergator? Tell us.
I stomped on Shawn's right leg. Actually, I stomped on Shawn's right hand. Then I stomped on Shawn's left hand, and he went careening through Vince's announce table.
Man, that was attempted murder there, Undergator. I don't know, dude. That was...
I wanted to send him straight to hell.
And damn it, you almost did, because...
JR said he was broken in half.
He was damn near broken in half, Shawn was.
And I like how they replayed this not once, not twice.
But thrice?
But thrice.
They did?
They replayed it like 3 times, bro.
Man, and this is another time. Shawn starts getting up, like right away. It's like, bro, just wait for Taker to descend and pick you up. Like, I don't know why he kept getting up. That kind of annoyed me a little bit there. That was the only annoyance I had with this match. Though,
and he's got wires wrapped around his feet, around his body, and Shawn is trying to get up, and he's annoyed as hell because he's having to try and throw these things off of him. He starts like throwing them off of his leg. Taker takes him. I can't remember if he press slams him or he throws him, and Shawn still has wires attached to his left ankle. You know, finally they get these wires off, and we're finally able to get back into the cell at this point. And a move that I alluded to earlier, which we talked about, here's where we get our super choke slam.
Oh, yes, the super choke slam, followed by a gnarly chair shot receipt from Undertaker, and the fucking crowd goes crazy, dude.
Yeah, and Shawn takes it straight to the dome.
Straight on, man.
Man, you could tell because Shawn had been doing that for to Taker constantly throughout this entire feud. So yeah, like you said, payback, receipt, justice, karma came all back full circle. Shawn takes that shot straight to the dome.
And Taker's in the driver's seat right here, and lights go out.
Lights out.
We have one of the coolest debuts ever in the WWF, in WWE history here. Some of the best wrestling theme entrance music hits, and it is none other than Kane's, because we have Paul Bearer accompanying Kane for his debut here in the WWF. And man, what a fucking cool ass moment this was. What a great way to end a perfect match by all accounts, I would say.
Yeah.
What do you think, dude? Kane's debut here. It's gotta be.
Yeah.
That's gotta be Kane.
That's gotta be Kane.
But yeah, one of the most infamous, iconic quotes of all time in professional wrestling history right there. You've got Vince on the call. That's got to be Kane. Kane comes down, tears that door off, gets in there, and it's a crazy debut.
I want to just add on to what you were saying earlier. A lot of people think that was JR's call about that's got to be Kane because they sound similar,
Yeah,
but
I could tell the Vince. I could tell that was Vince.
Absolutely, I could too.
Because
But,
JR's got a little more hillbilly in him.
Yeah, that's just something that some people mix up a little bit there.
Right.
But
That's definitely
Kane,
a Vince call right there. But yeah, like you were saying earlier, also the storylines that are able to come from this, the perfect way to end it, because you're not just ending a match, you're actually expanding a universe.
Oh, without a doubt, dude. And you may be able to speak on this, but before this match happened, do you remember if they were teasing the debut of Kane at all? I feel like I remember that, but I don't know. It's a little hazy for me. Were they alluding to him at all?
Yeah, well, yeah.
They were, right?
Yeah. They've been doing promos where Paul Bear had been going up there and cutting
Okay.
promos and saying,
Something about his brother?
Undertaker, I've got your brother Kane. He wasn't killed.
There you go. Okay, so they were building it up.
Yeah, he was telling him that I have your brother. He's alive, and he's coming for you.
Right. And, I kind of vaguely remember some of that. I don't know when I had saw it, but I definitely didn't see a lot of these Raw is Wars up to this point.
And I think eventually they get into Paul Bearer being Kane's father.
Probably.
Yeah, he's Kane's father, which means that he slept with the Undertaker's mother. And they get into a whole...
it's another bag of worms,
Yeah,
isn't
they
it?
get into a whole Paul Bearer slept with Undertaker's mama type storyline later on, too. No joke.
Holy shit.
No
that's
joke.
fucking hilarious.
No joke, I swear to God.
Undertaker's little brother.
Yep. So, yeah, like I said, Kane goes in there, fucking red ring, rips that door off. We have our epic face-off, them staring at each other.
Taker is frightened here.
Yes, and Kane
Showing
puts his
fear.
his two arms up, ready for that fire to hit for the first time ever. And as he lowers his arms and the pop hits, it's a very small poof.
It's a little psst.
And 3 out of 4 turnbuckles go off.
Yeah,
So-
bottom right didn't go
yeah,
off.
bottom right didn't go off. So Kane's
right.
debut, we had 3 lights out of 4, which that's still winning. So we'll take it. Taker and Kane look at each other. We get our good old tombstone from Kane to Taker after looking for hard cam about 3 times.
Fucking Kane has it correct, I think. If I'm remembering correctly, he has it correct. He's set up correctly, does a 180, and then has to 180 back because I don't know. He must have just spotted. He didn't see the camera over there.
I don't know. Maybe Taker was telling him wrong side. dumbass."
Yeah. Turn around, turn. Okay, now.
So that was a little silly, little hiccup
Yeah.
for this awesome debut, but it didn't really hinder it at all for me.
Yeah.
It was just kind of funny to see.
Hits
I
him
never
with-
noticed that before, actually.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. Fucking hits him with it. Peace out. Deuces. Straight out. Good.
Taker's out, lights
Gone.
out.
Peace. So he runs out. Shawn looks over. There's a lifeless Undertaker sitting there, battered, bruised, bleeding, and he just took a tombstone. Shawn does a good old crawl. Drapes one arm over, and Earl Hebner comes over for the longest. 1, 2.
And then crawls a little bit.
Wait. This is the longest one. 3.
And he's covered in Sprite that Paul Bear just poured on him to wake him up on the outside of the ring there.
It had some vodka in it, too. Yeah, it had some vodka in it, too, maybe. So, yeah, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, both bloodied. It was an amazing match. Thank you, Kane. I think they say Shawn Michaels with the win, and one of the announcers, I don't know if it was JR or Vince, says, Kane beat The Undertaker. HBK didn't. Kane beat The Undertaker.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, here we go.
Here
Here
we
we go. And, like I said, this was just a great match. Is it the best Hell in a Cell match of all time? Bang for my buck. Money down in Vegas. I'd have to say yes. We have a lot of Shawn and Taker on this show, and it's for good reason. They're 2 of the greatest of all time.
And we are definitely going to continue on in this storied rivalry. We have a lot to cover with their matches, and I think those will all start making their way into the lineup here within the next, I don't know, half year, whatever. We'll see. But we're definitely going to come back to this feud. Shawn and Taker is just an all-time storied rivalry. That is the shit, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I love it.
Just so many bangers to steal something. just so many bangers that they put on throughout the entirety of their careers and years within the WWE. So I can't wait to delve into it a little bit more, find some of our favorite Shawn Taker matches, and get into those as well. Isn't it crazy to think how the landscape of professional wrestling changes here very soon after?
Oh, with kind of the downfall of WCW of sorts?
Well, this is October 97, you said,
right,
correct?
so this is in the heat of the Monday Night War.
Right. And what happens in November of 97?
Screw job.
Yes.
So
the landscape of, I wouldn't say professional wrestling, but the landscape within the WWE, WWF at the time,
yeah.
most certainly took, a turn to the dark side, if you will.
Yeah, I mean, business is picking up here big time. DX is really in their fetal stages.
They're embryonic.
Yeah, there you go. They're embryonic.
Embryonic stages.
And because we don't even get the DX music here, I wonder when that debuts. Probably not too soon after this. Because I think there's In Your House DX, which was like a pay-per-view. I don't know, maybe in December of that year. Because I think not SummerSlam, Survivor Series is a month after this.
It makes me wonder, did he have the DX music in 97 Montreal?
Oh, you know what? I think maybe.
I think he did.
So maybe it debuts not too long after this.
Yeah, shortly thereafter it must be a debut. And then, of course, shortly thereafter that, Rick Rude ends up going to WCW as well.
Ah, that's right.
Yes, he was a great staple in the original DX. I'll always remember him as one of the founding fathers of it. I was extremely sad when he passed away. He was one of my favorite in-ring performers of all time. And, so many we've lost in the wrestling industry, at least we still have their work to sit back and watch. It's art.
True that, man. Pro wrestling is such a beautiful art. This match here was a great showing of that. And, yeah, man, that's all I have here. Do you have anything else you want to say about this Hell in a Cell match?
Yeah, so we had HBK here, but I was actually looking for the HBK to tell me what he thought about his debut that day.
I think you're talking about me right here, HB Kane.
Hey, Hillbilly Kane.
Not HBK.
Hillbilly Kane right there.
We had a little steel steps, we had steel chairs, and got a little bit of a cage that was taking off its bolts,
Where did you muster up the strength to do that?
I got all the strength in the world from the depths of hell.
From the depths of hell, Kane, hellfire and brimstone. Hillbilly Kane coming to you this week. Thank you, Hillbilly Kane.
Oh, yes, you got next time. You gotta lay in some fire and shit. Woo!
He lives to play another day. We can't wait to see him again next week. Thank you, Hillbilly Kane.
Bye, HB Kane.
But yeah, bro, in closing, like I said, I can't wait to get into more. Maybe watch all 53 Hell in a Cells. I don't know. Maybe we can do that eventually.
Fuck no.
Go on a binge watch 10 a day for 5 days, see where we end up, watch all 53, rank them.
I'd like to see the one I've never seen is Triple H and Cactus Jack. I hear that's a good one. It looks good.
That one looks good.
I never watched Armageddon in a Cell.
I think
the six-way.
I think Jack goes through the cage on that one too, doesn't he?
Sure does.
Yep.
Yeah.
We could do some
Plenty
kind of we could do some kind of a thing, man, where maybe we have a month where we just go all Hell in a Cells.
Nah, too much.
Nah,
There's
man. You think you're slick? Nah.
There's a Triple H and Undertaker in the Cell at WrestleMania, like 2013 or 12 or something.
Okay.
With Shawn Michaels as the special guest referee. You ever seen that one?
No, I don't think wait.
That one's highly regarded as well.
No, I don't think I have. No. We'll have to check that one out.
Maybe.
Some more Michaels. I'd like to get a little diversity, if we will. Like I was saying earlier, we do a lot of Michaels. For
That's
good
right.
reason. He is probably the best of all time. So I think that's the reason why we pay tribute and homage to him so much on this show. But yeah, maybe we can just start double dipping or something like that. Throwing something into the side suplexes to try and get a little more diversity in.
Perhaps.
I don't know. We'll see if we have the time.
You don't even know.
Call me Hook, baby. I don't even know.
Well, that is our feature match of the week. Go ahead and leave your suggestions. Let us know what you think about this one.
Oh, yeah. Up next, we're going to be making our predictions for AEW WrestleDream. Yeah.
All right. So, Gator, we do have another pay-per-view this upcoming weekend in
never ends.
AEW. Right, yeah, it never does. AEW's WrestleDream is taking place this Saturday night, which is already has quite the stat card to it. And we're going to run through these, make our predictions. Hopefully I can get on the board and get goddamn W against Gator over here. He's 1-0 now.
Well, I will say that you are definitely better predicting on the AEW side than I am. I tend to miss a lot over here. You hit a lot. You hit more than I do.
All right. Well, hey, we are going to put it to the test this week. So we all hope you are excited to watch WrestleDream this weekend. I sure am. I'm always down for a good AEW pape. So,
and if you ain't down with that, we got 2 words for you. Suplex studies.
Suplex studies.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's get right into this, bruv. I'm gonna start pretty hot and heavy here.
Hit me.
We got our world title match. We have Bryan Danielson defending the AEW world title versus Jon Moxley. And I am expecting some fireworks out of this one. I think we're gonna get maybe an answer or more answers as to what Jon Moxley has been alluding to these last few weeks in a month or month and change, whatever. He's been at this new kind of angle of saying, I'm not doing this for me, blah, blah, blah. This is
he was saying that there's a bunch of lackadaisical wrestlers in the back who were
lackadaisical.
Lackadaisical. They're overprivileged, and he's not standing for that anymore, and he's going out there to kick some ass now and take what's his because he's the king of the jungle.
Yes, dude. So, and of course, Danielson's been a main victim of the attacks from Moxley and company. And, we still haven't seen yet, but you will all tonight on Wednesday Night Dynamite. Not tonight for us, Gator. But
you always throw me for a loop on that.
I know. So we have Danielson versus Wheeler. No, Danielson, Wheeler, Yuta versus Claudio and Pac, I believe, on Wednesday's Dynamite. So everyone's kind of thinking that Wheeler's going to officially turn on Danielson, and I kind of see that happening too. So what do you think?
I kind of see Wheeler going with Danielson.
Really? I just don't. Oh, man, I don't know. I think they're going to. That would fuck up their trios titles plans. Like they got to have him commit to this group so they can defend those, I feel.
Perhaps. But in this match, I got Danielson winning and retaining, so.
I do too.
That's what I'm saying. He's going to need a little bit of help because it's not just going to be Mox out there. It's going to be the Blackpool Combat Club.
Yeah, but. Yeah.
So
dude,
who
I don't
the
know.
hell is going to help Danielson? Shane McMahon? Does Shane McMahon go down there and help him win?
I don't know. I really have no idea how this match plays out.
I mean, the only guy I can see going down there to lend a helping hand would be Wheeler Yuta.
Shit, dude. I don't know. This is that's kind of tough to call, like the happenings of what will go down. But I too have Danielson winning.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't think it's time yet. He's not his current run isn't up. He's still got tread on the tires. He's gonna rock it till the wheels come off, and it's not time yet. I can see them prolonging this feud and taking it a few matches in the future, and maybe Mox eventually dethrones Danielson. But I don't think it's gonna be right here at WrestleDream. Yeah,
I don't see it happening either here. But Danielson for the win, because it really begs to question when this run of Danielson will end, because every title match now is title versus career. So this has a lot of stakes on it, as do every Bryan Danielson title match now. So
yeah, as does every Nia Jax dinner table as well. There's a whole lot of stakes on it.
Damn it! Now I want a steak, bro.
Dude, you're telling me. I've been wanting one for a minute.
Good.
Might have to do a little barbecue or something like that next week, man. Just go to HEB, grab a couple of steaks, throw them on the grill, a little medium rare.
Hell yeah! I'll make some mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I like some A1. Put a little A1 on that son bitch. That's how
you're
steak
an A1
is done.
guy?
That's how steak is done.
What?
That's hey, man.
You'd have a lot of people arguing with that one,
They
bruv.
instilled it into my mind when I was a child, just like cigarettes.
Oh.
A1, it's how steak is done.
Man, oof.
Dude, that shit's delicious. It's so good.
I'm not really a fan. I think it's a little too tangy
it's
for my liking.
sour tangy.
Yeah, I don't like the sour tang.
It's like putting a pickle with barbecue sauce.
Yeah, no.
Pickle and barbecue sauce right on your damn steak.
Terrible.
Give it to me. Give it to
man.
me. Give it to me.
Fucking, perfect steak is when it doesn't need any sauce at all.
Of course.
Course.
But if it's just me,
Yeah.
and I'm by myself,
Having a good time.
yeah, I'm sprucing that some bitch up with a little A1.
Get that A1 on that shit.
What do we got next on this WrestleDream card, bro?
All right, up next, I'm gonna go to. All right, this one we can rifle through real quick. We have Mark Briscoe defending the Ring of Honor title against Chris Jericho.
Ooh, that's actually a tough one to call.
You think so?
Yeah.
You know what? I think so too because I was right, and probably so were many others. But I don't know if remember I was saying, oh, he's going to be the Nueve, and
Right.
sure enough, Jericho starts saying, I'm going to be the Nueve.
So
Nueve.
if he's already calling his shot, I don't know if he's necessarily going to hit on it.
Yeah. He doesn't need this title. He doesn't need this run. So you know what?
I hate Briscoe as the champion. God, I just can't stand him as their champ.
What do you think he's doing wrong?
I don't know, boring for me. Not my.
You're not even watching Ring of Honor, bro.
Yeah, but I might be if their champion was worthy. I was watching it when Kenny was over there.
Kenny.
Or is it Kenny or no? No, he was in Impact. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Kenny had the
Yeah.
TNA title.
Yeah, and I
Or
was
the
watching.
Impact World
And I was
title.
watching more AAA when he had that title, the Mega Championship.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you follow your guys.
Yeah, I follow my
Wherever they
guys.
go.
Yeah, and this isn't
And,
my guy. Jericho's more my guy.
Really, dude, I'm loving Mark Briscoe. I never hopped into Ring of Honor, but I liked that Death Before Dishonor one. Never jumped back in.
How many title shots are there on this card?
I think it's full of title shots all the way through. I think every AEW pay-per-view normally is though.
Yeah, true that. Okay.
But what do you got? Who do you got?
I want Jericho to win. I'm going Jericho.
I'm going Briscoe.
Yeah, I know you are. I'm just going with the guy I want to win.
All right, I got Briscoe. I don't,
I think Briscoe.
I can swing either way.
I do
though.
think Briscoe retains, but also the Ocho to be the Nueve. That would be really cool.
The Nueve Jericho.
El Nueve.
All right, up next, let's move to.
Nueveco.
How about this one we can do real quick as well. We have in the pre-show Atlantis Jr., the Ring of Honor television champion, defending against Brian Cage. I was going to say pretty random, but I couldn't really tell you because I'm not following the stories here in Ring of Honor.
So Atlantis is a champion in Ring of Honor defending his belt against Cage?
Yeah.
Well, I'll go with Atlantis to retain then.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. It's probably not a bad idea. I
Yeah.
don't know if that guy is. I don't know if he's CMLL talent.
Yeah,
He might be.
I don't think that they got to get some representation on the show. If it's a champion, it's going to win. If Cage was just fighting some jabron from AAA or wherever it was, CMLL, I'd give it to Cage. But
You know what? You swayed me. I'm going Atlantis as
Yeah.
well. I was really thinking Cage, but
I mean, I would like to see Cage win, but if I'm thinking right, yeah, it's definitely Atlantis.
all right. Cool. Next up, let's move on to. All right. This one's kind of tricky to call. It is Mariah May defending the AEW World Championship against
Women's World
Willow?
Championship.
Yeah, the world title.
The world title against Willow.
World title. We know we're talking about women here.
Against Willow.
It's Willow or Dr. Britt Baker DMD. They are
What?
wrestling each other. Oh shit. I'm wrong, dude. When this goes up, it's already going to be
Decided?
Wednesday. It's actually Title Tuesday tomorrow night. So Dynamite is on a Tuesday this week. Yes. So it would be yesterday Dynamite at this
Gotcha.
point. So
Well-
yeah, the winner of Willow DMD faces Mariah May for the world title at WrestleDream.
I got you. Okay, well, it doesn't matter if it's Willow. It doesn't matter if it's DMD. It doesn't matter. Mariah May retains.
Absolutely. I'm right
Mariah
there
May
with you.
retains.
Mariah
She's-
May is maybe this is going to kickstart her hopeful tear of great title defenses. And but like we were saying we might have talked about it on side, but just how having her in not very like a huge angle again right now.
Storyline.
The
right,
story
yeah.
is like it's it feels like they need to get it going with Mina.
Speed it up a little bit.
Start
Yeah.
planting a little more seeds because lately now that she's just been scouting all of her challengers. Like she's been on the side. Mariah May has been on the front row watching Willow compete, DMD compete. I can't remember who else, but yeah, I feel like she definitely does need a little more going on here. But I do have Mariah May winning this. I don't think anyone can dethrone her this soon.
Now, what if they go three-way? Same?
Yeah, but
You never know.
Shit. Now
You
that
never know. This Title Tuesday happens tomorrow.
Right.
Like you said, we got two competitors, two major faces who either one could win or there could be interference by Mariah May, prompting Tony Khan to call for a three-way match. And if that happens, I still have Mariah May.
I don't think they're going to do that.
Just throwing it out there.
Because they're doing that. They already did that with the Takeshita inclusion on the international title match with Ospreay and Ricochet.
Yeah, so why not? You know what I mean? They like
It's
to.
just
They
don't like doing mirrored
but
stuff
they,
like that.
They do like to get people paydays. So if it gets an extra person a payday at a big time main event, and it puts them out there for the world to see, publicity, they'll do it.
You know that,
And these are two people that they would want to do that with.
I know. I can kind of I can see Britt Baker winning actually though Tuesday.
I
don't know. That's a tough call actually. You know, I don't know, Gator. You might have a point there. I don't know why they would do like double triple threat on this night. You know?
Well, you know, you've got the time. You might as well. You could. And it's
Yeah.
we're not booking it. You know, you never know. That's all. Like I said, I'm just throwing darts.
Yeah.
And trying to hit. If it happens, it happens. If not, no matter what, I have Mariah May.
It is a fair point though, Gator. Like you're right. It's another payday for another massive name on their card.
Like you would want want DMD in there, but if you could get Willow on there to get her some notoriety, why wouldn't you?
And she's such a beloved talent right now.
Yeah, and this might be something to
base.
kind of tip the to tip it over, and you could be on the start of something really big right there. I don't know.
Now, remember we were saying, though, Mariah May and Willow met at the tournament final of the Owen Hart Cup this year, so...
Yes.
Tough call. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm going Mariah May, though.
Mariah May against Willow, against DMD, against both of them.
I got Mariah, definitely.
Yeah.
Up next, let's jump over to the... Let's go over to the TNT title match here.
TNT title?
We have... the scapegoat Jack Perry defending the TNT title against Shibata Jones. Katsuyori Shibata.
So we got Perry versus Shibata here, huh?
Perry Shibata.
All right. So we got the scapegoat versus the old man.
The wrestler.
He's the old man.
He is a grizzled old vet now.
Yes. This is another
He looks good, though.
He does. He looks like $1 million.
Right?
He looks like Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
He's moving very well still.
He moves great. I'll tell you what, out of all the Japanese talent that they brought overseas, I should say, he is my favorite.
Yeah, Shibata is definitely one of the best international talent right now in AEW, along with, god damn, I love too many of these top guys right now. Takeshita, Okada.
Well, Takeshita I kind of consider an AEW original. Almost.
Okay. No,
he's been with us so long.
I see your distinction.
You know what I
then.
mean?
I see what you're saying. He's
Yeah.
not. You're talking about the outside, and I would even say that Okada's an AEW guy now too, because he wasn't necessarily. I don't know. I mean, Shibata would be classified an AEW guy too, then, because they both have contracts with AEW.
Now they are. They've been with us for a while now.
Yeah,
They've been with us for a
bro.
while. Yeah, they've been with us for a while. And for the most part, Shibata and Okada do all their business with us. Some of these other Japanese talents do business both ways, don't they?
Well, those are New Japan talent.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The New Japan talent.
Shibata and Okada are AEW.
Yeah.
So
AEW's nah. Yeah.
So
and
what you're saying
I
is
see them that way.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. That's yeah. I got you there.
Yeah.
But I got Jack Perry.
Yeah, dude. Easy.
Come on.
Easy.
Come on. He's gonna.
Easy.
You know I'm
Easy dub.
Easy dub.
Easy dub.
Easy dub. This should be a really good match. I don't know.
It'll be a good
This might,
match. Shibata doesn't ever have not a good match.
He always has a good one.
He's Shibata never not had a good match.
But yeah, scapegoat baby.
Shib never nat
I
nada.
don't know. Who do you have beating Jack Perry for this title? I don't know. The Elite are still all. They have gold on all the Elite here.
I don't see anybody dethroning him right now, really.
Yeah.
The only guy I can really think of, if you had a returning Wardlow.
Oh yeah, I'm not opposed to that.
Yeah, if you just wanted to.
God, he's fucking probably nursing injury right now.
If you just wanted to strap that title to his ass and shoot him up, have Adam Cole come back later on, they could have a feud for that title instead of the world title. You could do a little something there, spin it off.
I like Hobbs coming for that TNT title again as well.
Yeah, Hobbs is usually a heel though, and Perry's a heel right now.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
If Perry
as
does lose
well.
it, he's going to lose it to an ultra face.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's it. No, you're right. You're right. You're right.
So you got to find an ultra face to beat him, and Wardlow coming back. Everybody loves Wardlow.
Yeah.
That's a story in
I like
itself.
that.
So I don't know. That
comes down later down the line though, for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, I got Perry. Easy money, easy dubby.
Jack Perry.
Is MJF on this card?
MJF has been absent, dude. He like disappeared after. Was it Danny Garcia beat him or beat the shit out of him? I don't even remember. He's been gone for weeks now.
Wow. Oh, is he acting? Is he doing some kind of an acting role,
is he?
perhaps? I don't know. We'll have to check.
He did just get signed on to Happy Gilmore too. I don't know if that's already filming though.
Yeah,
Is that
that's-
already?
I
Is
think
that what he's
that's-
at right
yeah,
now?
I think that's what I was thinking.
Maybe
of.
that's what's going on.
Perhaps it could be
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, damn, we got Joe and MJF out doing their acting things, man. Good
Getting
for
into
them.
that. Getting into that Hollywood.
Good for them.
Just don't go to a Diddy party, boys.
Phew. For the love of
God, apparently the videos that they have are
Wrestling.
enough to take down the entire music and Hollywood industry.
shit.
Pretty crazy. Yeah.
Up next. Sorry, did you want to?
No, I was just gonna say, if you know, you know.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, all that shit's all fucked up. Up next, we're going to go to Darby Allin versus Brody King, the open challenge that Darby Allin had.
Okay, so we got an open challenge.
Brody Lee answered the call on Collision.
Haven't these guys fought like twice already?
Did I just say Brody Lee? Brody King.
Brody King. Yeah, you said Brody Lee.
This is
so-
their rubber match. I
This
think
is the
they're 1-1.
third. Yeah, they're 1-1. Darby won the last.
Darby won the coffin match, and I think
Yeah.
King won the first.
Brody choked him out first.
Choked him out.
And then Darby coffin matched his ass.
Yeah.
And now this is number 3.
I'm so excited for this.
I'm going to take Darby. Darby wins the rubber. I know Brody is physically, bigger than Darby. I know in real life he
man.
could probably swallow Darby alive if he wanted to. But
Shit.
I'm going Darby.
You're swaying me here, dude.
Darby's got to get some wins.
Fuck, you're not wrong. I'm switching over. I had Brody, but I'm going now Darby. I like what you're saying. Brody doesn't need this as much as Darby does right now.
Darby needs it. Darby's been taking some L's, some big bad ones too.
Yeah.
Moxley beat the shit out of him.
He did, man.
He beat the shit out of him, made him look really weak. So in this one, I can see Brody kicking the shit out of him, except in this one he gets that comeback, gets the win. That triumphant raise your hands. He overcame adversity this time. And then that can be a build up towards the AEW World Heavyweight title.
Yeah.
That's
Darby.
that's a big win.
Yeah, that would be a huge win, especially since who would cement himself as the victor of this trilogy between Darby and Brody King here, and we might be expecting some blood shed in this match, dude.
Dude, these guys always shed blood.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited for these two cats getting back in the ring together. Brody beat the fuck out of Darby Allin on Collision, dude, the other night.
Did he?
When he answered the call, yeah.
Did he?
Oh, he sure did. But yeah, gonna be a good one. I'm sticking with Darby. You swayed me really quickly there. I was like, oh shit, I don't know.
I've been swaying ya.
Yes.
Sway.
Up next, let's go to the Young Bucks versus Private Party for the AEW World Tag Titles. Fuck. I am kind of torn here, dude.
Oh, come on. This might be the easiest one to call.
I don't know. I feel like, dude, Private Party has been on a streak. I don't know how many in a row they've just won, but
Nah, man.
nah.
Nah.
I take it you have the Bucks then.
100%. I don't see them dropping it.
I got you on the board for the Bucks here.
They're not dropping it. I don't even know who you could book against them right now that would take it from them.
I like the Outrunners getting it maybe in the next few months. They picked up a big win, an upset win over the Grizzled Young Vets
Oh, wow.
on Collision, dude.
They beat the Grizzled Young Vets.
Oh, dude, I couldn't believe it,
Damn, dude.
I could not believe it. Was a roll up.
I think they see something in them, man.
Oh, they definitely do.
It's
This is
great.
another groundswell, just like the Acclaimed was.
Yeah, this is great. I love them.
Yeah, I love it too.
It took a little time, but now I love them.
Yeah, dude, I really enjoyed their
The Outrunners.
ascent up the Outrunners. That is, yeah. I love their work, man. They've been at it for a while now in AEW, and even Erica Lee with them is a great touch. In addition, their manager.
Oh,
of
they've got a
sorts.
manager, eh?
Yeah, she's all 80'd out with them too. I haven't seen her in a couple
cool.
weeks though.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, she's
I
cool.
saw
She's
the
in Ring of Honor.
Outrunners. I saw the Outrunners and FTR doing a workout video of some sort where they're
Yes.
like head to head, bumping foreheads while they're doing like bicep pulls
Yeah,
and
dude.
tricep lifts and shit.
It was great.
yeah, it really made me laugh. I loved it.
It's a great video
I love the
package.
combo. These are two like classic ode to the old school wrestler, if you will.
A lot of people are speculating that this isn't going to last long. The FT runners,
Oh.
because I mean, eventually they're going to have to clash for
Right.
like
They'll have to
probably
see
the
who
number
is-
one contendership or something. You know,
who is number one in
what's
Narnia.
what's going to give? Who's going to break? Who? I don't know. But FTR versus the Outrunner seems inevitable.
Yeah, and who better than the Bucks right now? Nobody.
Oh fuck. Okay, you have the Bucks. I'm gonna go. Shit. I'm going Private Party. I don't know why. I think it's a shock.
I mean, I remember when they had the was it the tournament for the first ever AEW Tag Team Championships? Didn't
Yeah,
Private
yeah.
Party get the win
They
over
got the big upset
Bucks?
win over the
Yeah,
Bucks.
So it's happened before.
Yeah, I can't remember if the Bucks. I feel like the Bucks got their win back at some point over them. I could be wrong, but
And in the amount of time it's
I don't
been
know.
from then till now, they've probably gotten more wins, singles wins. Who knows, all sorts of wins.
I'm switching, bro. I'm going Bucks. I'm
Going
not
Bucks?
feeling the Private Party.
No
I don't-
Private Party.
I
I was feeling the Private Party right now. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, gross, dude. A cut in my periffs. Jesus Christ.
Sometimes you got to move things around, brother.
Make an adjustment of
Got
sorts.
to make an adjustment. You got to call an audible. Red 7.
All right, we both have the Bucks now. I couldn't.
All right, we're going with
I
the
don't know.
Bucks. We're going with the Bucks.
You know what? Because I think they're going to hold on to them for the eventual return of the Golden Lavas,
Yes,
Omega,
that
and
is-
Ibushi Kota.
there you go.
Book it for WrestleDream or no Wrestle Dynasty,
There you go.
Tokyo Dome. Boom, boom. All right.
Bang bang.
Up next, we have our last match of the card here. Although I thought Mercedes Moné was going to get on this card somehow, but I guess she's not. I don't
That's
know.
so strange. That's
Yeah.
uncharacteristic for them to
I think
not
they
book her
s-
on a major show.
I think they swapped. So she got the All In match, and then Mariah May was not defending on All In. I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
That would mean we only have female representation once on this night.
As of right now, there's only one women's match.
That is also
Scheduled.
very uncharacteristic.
Yeah.
There is
so
always more than one female match.
They might get. Oh, you know what they might do? They've been
What?
teasing. Chris Statlander versus Camille has been teased like the last couple shows, but I don't know if it's too soon. They might be building that for a possible Dynamite in a few weeks.
And
I think it's just too soon to get them on this weekend's card.
yeah, true that.
It's definitely been teased. So
Well, maybe they'll have something else that comes out of nowhere. That would be fun.
yeah,
You know, some kind of sporadic.
We'll
is
see.
Is that no?
yeah, that's right.
Okay, yeah, some kind of sporadic, turn up.
Yeah. All right, last match that we have for our card here. We have the triple threat for the international title. Ospreay defends against Ricochet and Takeshita, baby. Damn it. In my head, I really, really want Takeshita to win this. But I think I have Ospreay retaining this title here. And you know who else is missing is Okada Kazuchika from this card, not defending the Continental title. So
yeah.
I don't know if he's defending it on Title Tuesday.
Yeah, I've got Ospreay too.
You're going Ospreay?
Yeah, I've got Ospreay.
Damn, do we only differ once again?
Yeah, it's just the Jericho Briscoe one.
Oh,
In
my
all
God.
honesty, I wanted Briscoe, but I'm going Jericho, hometown hero for me.
Damn.
So yeah, I think you'll probably get this one, bro.
Well, dude, I mean, we can both clean sweep. There's always a draw.
Draw. There's no draws around here, pal.
All right, either way, you do you.
If we tie, we'll just do rock paper scissors for the win.
Yeah. All right, dude. Yeah, this triple threat's gonna be fucking amazing. I can't wait to see it, dude. I really want Takeshita to win. Now dude, could Takeshita pin Ricochet? Because Ospreay doesn't have to win this.
Nah, dude, I know, but Ospreay's gonna hold that title.
Fuck.
How many? Hold on.
We need a big title change tonight.
Holy shit. Let me take that back then. I'll take Takeshita.
Oh.
I'll take Takeshita.
All right, someone had to do it because if it
Because
wasn't
there's
you, it
got-
was going to
there's-
be me.
There has to be a title change. Well, I've actually also got Briscoe and Jericho title change.
That you do.
So I've got 2 title changes on my card. Everybody else retains.
All right, I'm sticking with Ospreay
Sticking with it.
because I think we're going to get.
Fantasy notifications is what we're going to
Touchdown?
get. I don't know. I'm about to find out.
Bro, why haven't I gotten any
my
goddamn?
goodness.
I don't
I'm at,
have any.
I'm at 7.5 with Travis Kelce, who's in the red zone right now, starting the second quarter, 15 minutes. I need less than 2 points to pull off the victory in my big money league. Let's go, Travis Kelce.
Chris Olave still only has 1-1 on his receiving end.
Gosh.
Holy shit. I hate fantasy, bro.
Are you
Another
winning?
false start.
Are you still winning?
I'm still up.
All right, you're still winning. That's a good thing. That's not a
Yeah.
bad thing. That's a good thing. Speaking of DDP, sign a new contract with the WWE.
That's right.
Congratulations to you, sir. Get that money.
Bang.
Well, bruv, that wraps up our AEW WrestleDream predictions.
Can't
We
wait
will
to
see who wins on that
I
one.
can't wait to see.
We're going to be checking that out here this Saturday with the fam. Really excited about that. Before we go, I'll let y'all know next week we are going to be going over the Chamber of Horrors match from WCW.
I believe so. A recommendation that was brought to us by none other than Isaiah.
Yes, to continue our spooky streak here on Suplex Studies. So
Did we book him?
yeah, he's we booked him for Sunday, so we will keep you in the know on that. But yeah, that'll be next week's match of the week. Hope y'all can check it out. Hope y'all like this week's episode.
Keeping in that spooky Halloween theme.
Yes, this was another Suplex Studies episode 17. You can find us at Suplex Studies on Twitter, Instagram. Go give us some love there, a follow, a like. We're on any and all major podcast platforms, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music. Shout out to all of you. Please leave a review on this for us on those platforms. We love you. Under Gator, what do you have for the Suplex supporters?
Don't forget to hit the notification button so that you know every week when they have new content.
Thanks, Undertaker. Appreciate that one. Yeah, guys, like he said, don't forget, hit that notification button. That way every week you're notified about new content. If we put out a side suplex, you'll be the first one to know about it. You can jump in and get back with us on that suplex study train, baby. So don't forget, when your suplex studies
For life. Thanks for being with us. We love you.
I won my fantasy matchup.
Nice, bruv. I think mine is getting close. One time, son.
We are the nation of domination.
Of Suplex Studies.
We are the nation of domination. Nation of
Suplex
domination.
The nation of...
Nation of suplexation.
Am I not? Okay.
We are the nation of suplexation.
Suplexation. Nation of Suplex Station.